Please help me pass this information to your mother and aunties. Menopause is an overwhelming stage of life in women. And the terrible thing about menopause is that majority of women do not have any information regarding menopause. They do not know what to expect, when to expect it, and how to manage it, and when to seek medical attention, and a sort of home remedies they can do to support themselves. And the symptoms can be very overwhelming, can be very challenging, and they can last even as long as 7 years, the major symptoms, while some other symptoms will persist throughout their life from the time they enter menopause. And to make the matter worse, most people around them do not know what they are passing through, and therefore they cannot offer them any assistance, any support in their challenges. So what is menopause? Menopause is a part of aging process in women associated with decrease in production of hormones by the ovary due to the depletion of ovarian reserve. So this happens between 45 to 55 years on average. Some people it can come earlier than that, say 40 years. And this decrease in hormones triggers a lot of symptoms in women, because we know women's life in general is so much dependent on hormones. So, and anything that alters this hormone or hormonal level is going to affect the quality of life of the person. So what are the symptoms? What to expect when you enter menopause? So the early sign of menopause is irregular bleeding. So the period will be irregular. Sometimes you might not see it for like 2 months, 3 months. Then when you will see it, it might flow for like, let's say 2 weeks non-stop. And then it can be off for complete 1 year. When you don't see your period for complete 1 year, that's when you can confirm that you have entered menopause. So, but these symptoms are all around, even before you get to menopause proper, and even after as you enter the menopause. So those other symptoms include dryness of skin, hot flashes in the body, feeling of internal heat. There's what we call brain fog, as loss of concentration, forgetfulness, mood swing. So you equally have joint pains, especially the shoulder, frozen shoulder, night sweat, low libido, as loss of sexual drive, vaginal dryness, painful sex, increased belly fat, sarcopenia, that is the loss of muscle mass. The list is unending depending on the individual. So what are the remedies? What can you do to support yourself? So this is a natural aging process. There is nothing actually you can do to stop it. But there are a couple of things you can do to support yourself, help you to manage the condition. So starting from your diet. So the main thing you need to avoid is sugar. Avoid sugar in your diet. Then you need to increase consumption of plant products such as fruits and vegetables. Then exercise. Exercise is very important because, as we mentioned, sarcopenia, which is the loss of muscle mass. So you need to kind of build that muscle or strengthen it, because you need it for strength, for movement, for stability. So you need exercise, regular exercise. At least 2 hours of exercise is recommended every week for women in menopause. So vaginal dryness and painful sex can be controlled using lubricants. So there are a couple of them in pharmacy that will help sort that out for you. Last one is you can seek medical attention. So there is what we call HRT, that's hormone replacement therapy. Just as I said in the introduction, this is caused by hormones, reduction in hormone production from the ovary. So if those hormones can be replaced in one way or the other, those symptoms of hot flashes, headache, dizziness, loss of concentration and all that, the symptoms will be very mild. So you can seek medical attention, speak to your doctor to see whether you need a medication to assist you. It's not every woman that will need medication, depending on severity of your symptoms. So if you check with your doctor and then depending on your medical condition as well, whether you can have some medication that will help to reduce those symptoms. So these are very important, but the most important thing is just knowledge. When you know that these things you are having, these feelings, these symptoms are natural, at least the psychological aspect of it, you'll be more in control of the situation than lack of knowledge. So thank you so much for watching, and please share this video and follow this page as well, so that we'll get wider audience. Though I'm a medical professional, but this video does not represent a medical advice. Always speak to your doctor when you have any symptoms. Thank you so much.